So today I'm going to be showing you how to draw Sonic. All right, so we're going to draw the entire thing in pencil first, and then we'll go back in and we'll color it in here in just a minute, okay? All right, so I have my pencil, and to start, we're going to go ahead and draw like where his mouth is, okay? So we're going to draw kind of like a shape that almost kind of looks like a jelly bean, okay? So it kind of has like this curve on one side like that, and then it's going to come across, and then kind of just like a curve up. But rather than completing the jelly bean here, we're going to go ahead and we're just going to put kind of an inverted shape there, okay? Like that. And that's going to be where the start of his body is. But we'll work on his face here a second. All right, so then in this corner, we're going to go ahead and we're going to draw his nose. Okay, so it's going to be just below where this is. It's going to come out, and it's just like an oval that comes back. Okay. All right, I'm going to draw a little oval inside of this that I'm going to leave white when I color it in to make his nose look shiny, all right? And we'll draw his eyes. So almost to the tip of the nose, we're going to draw a line that comes up like this, okay? And then it's going to come around, and then it's going to come back down. And we're going to come just about where the end of the nose is, but it's going to come back down like that, okay? And we won't come down all the way. Instead, we're going to turn. Think you're like making like a circle here, but we're just going to turn. And it's going to come back up. And this one's going to go higher than this eye. Okay, because his head's on a little bit of a tilt. So it's going to come back up. And then kind of where we started to go up here, that's where we're going to bring it back to, okay? Just like that. Okay, and then we're going to draw pupils inside of his eyes. So it's going to be almost like the nose, okay? So we're going to draw ovals. Like this. And I'm going to draw another little oval inside there that, again, I'm going to leave white when I color it in, okay? And then we'll draw a bigger oval here. So start close to where the top of this is. We're just going to draw an oval. And it's okay if your ovals aren't perfect. You can always erase and draw a little bit different if you'd like. And then I'm going to draw another circle a little bit bigger inside of this one. Like that. Okay. Awesome job so far. Okay, next, let's go ahead and give him a smile while we're here, okay? So kind of like past where the pupil is, we'll go like here. And we're just going to draw a line that comes up like this, okay? And a little line across the top to make it look like he's smiling, okay? And then we'll work on the rest of his head. So we're going to go to the top of his eye, and then we're going to go down just a little bit, okay? And we'll draw a line that comes up and around. All right, and I'm drawing a little bit darker so you guys can see, but if you want to draw lighter in case you have to erase, that's more than okay. Then we're going to draw one of his ears. So we're going to draw a line that comes up, and then we're going to draw another line that comes back down, okay? Just like that. Okay, and then we're going to go back to where this is, and we're going to go to the end and go a little bit further up, and this is where we're going to start drawing the rest of his head. Okay, so it's just going to be this curved line up, like this. And then we'll draw one of his ears. So we're going to draw a line that comes in, and it's going to be like this curved, pointy edge like that, okay? It's going to come back down. So picture like you just did an upside down V. And then inside of that, we're just going to make a triangle. And it doesn't quite go to the edges, but kind of follows the shape of the ear that we just made, okay? Just like that. And then we'll go ahead and kind of like we did over here, kind of that shape around his eye, we're going to put a line that goes around this one over here. So it kind of follows that same shape, kind of just goes around it like that. All right. And then let's go ahead and we'll jump down and we'll draw his body, and then we'll finish his hair, okay? So I'm going to put a line here that's going to start his body. We're just going to pretend like this line continues. And I'm just going to draw it down like that. Okay. And then we'll work on his arm. So from this part kind of comes to like a point in here. We're just gonna go just a little bit down, and basically it's gonna come over like this. Okay, so it's gonna come just past his nose, and we're gonna make another line a little bit further down. It's gonna do the same thing, okay? I'm gonna make it a little further, like that. Okay, and this one might go a touch further. And then we'll draw his glove. All right, so I'm gonna draw a line that goes like this. And it's gonna come back down, like this, and kind of curve. All right, now from here, we're gonna draw a straight line over, about as far as this is from this, okay? And we're just gonna draw a line that connects these two like that. But while we're here, we're gonna go a little bit further up, and then this is gonna be where his thumb is, okay? And we're gonna make it look like it's just behind his nose. So we'll go like this, and curve it back around, and go down, and this is where it's important. We're gonna come back this way like this to the rest of his hand, okay? So now we're gonna draw, let's do like an oval, okay? And this is gonna be one of his fingers. So if you picture a line that comes up, not quite as high as his thumb, draw a line that comes up and then back down, okay? And we're not going all the way to this base. We're just kind of stopping here. It kind of comes to a point, and then from here, we're just connecting it back up here, okay? Now next, we're gonna draw his other finger, and it's gonna look just like this oval, but it's gonna be hidden behind, so we're only gonna do half of it, okay? So it's gonna come over a little bit, and down. And we pretend like we're gonna come back where it spikes and then come back up. All right, then we're gonna do this again. So go from this one, we're gonna go down and start it here. And we'll go ahead and bring it back in like that. And then we'll do one more for his pinky. We'll kind of bring it back in like that, and then draw a little line that connects. All right, and then from here, we're just gonna go ahead and connect it. All right, great job so far. Now that we know where that is, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna draw the rest of his stomach, okay? So from just below here, where we kind of stop this, we're just gonna draw another oval. Lots of ovals in this drawing. And you just kind of come back up like that. All right, great job. Now let's go ahead and kind of work on the other half of his body, okay? So this line comes back around like this. It's gonna be where we draw his other arm, okay? So this line's gonna come back in, gonna have a curve to it like that, and then come back down. We're gonna try to make it roughly as thick as this one, okay? But if it's not perfect, that's all right. It's still gonna look good, I promise. So we're gonna put this line down, maybe like there. Maybe a little bit longer than that arm. Okay. All right, now we can draw his other glove, okay? So we're gonna draw a line goes here, continues to go up, and now we're gonna draw an oval here for this thumb, okay? And if you kind of eye it, maybe roughly as high as that. Doesn't have to be crazy high. So I'm just gonna draw an oval. All right, great job. And then we're gonna go ahead and just draw the bottom of his hand. So I know how far to come in. So we're gonna go to like here. Actually, I might not wanna go that far. So I'm actually gonna erase it. Okay, I'm gonna come back around like this. Okay, and then from here, I'm gonna go ahead and draw a line that just connects up like this. I'm gonna connect this too. All right, and then we can draw the rest of his fingers. So from this point at the top, I'm gonna go ahead come up. It's going to go a little bit higher than this. It's going to curve back around and down and cut back in. And it's just a line that connects to this finger. Okay. And then we're going to draw a line, split the difference between these two. Like that. And we'll draw his next finger. So come out a little bit from that. Draw a line that comes down, then it's going to come back in. And again, it's going to kind of have this curve to it, and we're going to connect it to this other finger. All right, great job. Then we're going to do the same thing over here. So come back a little bit. And connect it. And the last one. So I'm going to go ahead from here. I'm going to make it come to a point and back in like that. All right, great job so far. Next, let's go ahead and draw his hair, now that we know how far this goes, okay? So I'm going to start from here, and we're going to draw a line like this, kind of the back of his neck, and then from right here, I'm going to draw a line that kind of comes over, and it's going to connect to his glove. And then if you come up, we're going to start in kind of the middle here. We're going to draw like the letter V, okay? But kind of upside down. It's going to be this line that goes like this, okay? Now we're going to draw another big line that comes back up, and we're going to come to about as high as this ear is, okay? But just kind of keep on coming in. We can stop like there. Then do another V. And then we're just going to connect this as if it's on this same kind of path, okay? Something like that. All right, great job so far. And now it's time to draw the rest of his body, okay? So from here, I'm going to draw a line, kind of curves in like this. And this is where the start of his legs are going to be, okay? So I'll also start here. Draw a line down like that so you know how thick to make it. But let's just do this a second. So we're going to put his hair on the back, just kind of looks like V's, okay? So if you like this, and then we can draw another one that kind of comes down and comes back in. And we'll draw one more that almost touches this one, but we'll just make that kind of go back into his arm like that. All right. And then next, we'll go ahead and draw his legs, okay? So I'm going to draw a line that comes down, kind of continues to come at like an angle. And we'll maybe stop about there, okay? And we'll start to draw his shoe. So just draw a line that goes like that. And I'm going to draw a line that comes back up. Maybe like there. And a line that comes over to show his other leg. Like that. And we're gonna make this one a little bit bigger because it's closer than this one, okay? But if you made it the same size, that's okay. So I'm gonna draw a line that comes over, that just connects the legs. This is gonna be the top of his shoe. It's gonna come back around. Like that. I'm going to do kind of the same shape, like this. I'm going to stop it because we're going to have his other shoe here. I don't know exactly how far this is going to come out, but we might connect that here after we do this one. So we draw this line that comes like this. We'll do this one. Oh, we made it pretty close. Like that. All right, now we're going to draw the rest of his shoe. So I'm going to draw this big pointy shoe. It's going to come out roughly as far as what his thumb did. We're just going to make a curved line like this. And then we're going to bring it back. Okay, now from here, I'm going to draw a line that comes down. And that's how I know how far to go there. All right, and then he does have the stripes on his shoes, so I'm gonna go ahead and draw this first stripe like this, and another one like this. Okay, and now we'll draw his other shoe. And this foot is kind of facing towards us, so it might not quite be as long as this one, but it might be a little bit bigger because it's closer to us. But so it's gonna come down like this. And then I'm actually gonna draw the other half of his foot. That way we know where to connect it up to, okay? So I have this line that goes like this to show his foot's in the shoe. It's just kind of a curved line. And then the other top of his shoe that comes in, just like this other side over here. Comes back around like that. Now I can draw the top of this. That comes in like that. That way we know how far it is. Okay, then we just have to add another stripe on this shoe. So starting from here, I draw a line that kind of curves in like that. And then we're gonna draw another curved line that kind of has the same shape as that and kind of the same width as what we did over here, okay? It's gonna go like that. All right, and just like that, you have drawn Sonic. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed this part up and I'm gonna color it in. So I'm probably gonna color him blue and just kind of outline him in black, give him some red shoes. But you guys are welcome to color him whatever colors you'd like, or you can pause the video at the end and match the colors that I chose. So as you can see, I chose to color in my Sonic blue and gave him red shoes and just kind of colored his face and ear and arms tan. And then I just went ahead and just outlined everything in black. But I would love to see what you guys came up with and how your drawings turned out. Feel free to tag me on any social media posts or have you or a parent email me at drawingjoshua123@gmail.com. But please remember that drawing takes practice, so remember to always practice and practice. And most importantly, remember to always have fun. Thanks, everyone.